Hello everybody, welcome to this episode of Children's Bible Stories. Today we're going to have a story of Queen Esther. Esther was an orphan girl who became queen in a foreign country. I hope you enjoy. Story of a little orphan girl raised by her uncle who became the queen of a foreign country and, by God's grace, saved all her people, the Jews, from being killed. Esther lost her parents as a young girl growing up and was adopted by her uncle Mordecai. Like every young girl, she was worried about her future and wondered what would become of her. But her uncle always told her to put her trust in God. When Queen Vashti disobeyed her husband, the king of Persia, he decided to find a new wife. He commanded that all the young women in the land should be brought to him to see which one he could marry as his new queen. One of them was Esther. Everyone in the palace loved Esther and the king showed her favour. Mordecai, Esther's uncle, was very faithful to God, and the king loved him too because he stopped a plot by some people trying to kill him. The king of Persia promoted Haman to his second in command and also commanded that everyone should bow down to him, but Mordecai didn't. Haman became so angry that Mordecai didn't bow down to him, so he plotted to kill Mordecai and all the other Jews in the country. He made the king sign a law that would allow this. Mordecai found out about this plan and tore up his clothes because he was so sad and pleaded with Esther to speak to the king about it. He wanted Esther to tell the king she was a Jew and convince the king to help the Jews defend themselves, not to be killed just like Haman had planned. Even though it was against the law to go to the king except he had been called, Esther prayed to God and risked her life to make this request. The king raised his scepter at her when she came to him, which meant she didn't have to be killed. Esther invited the king to a feast while the king made another law that all Jews defend themselves against Haman's evil plans. Haman and all the people who hated Jews were killed all throughout the land. The king also gave all of Haman's possession to Queen Esther, and he made Mordecai his second in command. The Jews were glad and celebrated everywhere. Today's memory verse is, "You might keep quiet at this time, that someone else will help and save the Jews. But you and your father's family will all die, and who knows, you may have been chosen queen for just such a time as this." Esther 4:14. This episode's quiz. What is the name of the man who plotted to kill the Jews? A. Alexa, B. Haman, or C. Bond? Question 2. Why did Haman hate Mordecai and all the Jews? A. Because Mordecai refused to bow down to him, B. Mordecai was rude, or C. Mordecai stole his watch? 3. What happened to Haman and all the enemies of the Jews? A. They got their cars replaced, B. The king threw a party for them, or C. The king commanded that they would be killed. You can email all your answers to RCCG Warwick at info.org and any questions too. See you next time! From this story, we can learn that when people plan bad against us and hate us because we are children of God, God will always find a way to save us. See you next time!